Hey there fellow art lovers and fans of all things painted. Welcome back to my regular viewers, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm Cal and it's great to have you here. We're on the 10th day of spooky month and today we're painting a dark forest scene. For this one I knew I was going to be painting a dark forest, but I wondered what was going to be lurking in this forest. What was going to be the main focus? So I looked for some inspiration online and settled on the Reaper of Souls himself, having just reaped the soul of a maiden lost in the forest. I started off by sketching out the trees, some in the midground and others in the background. To bring in some more depth I added some branches to the foreground. And lastly the two figures in the centre, the Grim Reaper and the ex-animate woman. I wonder if the YouTube overlords have that word on their hit list. And no, I'm not gonna use such words as unalived. That's a terrible word and makes our beautiful language sound so infantile. Now for colour. For the background I kept a very cold colour palette. Lots of different shades of blue because, let's face it, this is not a warm scene, this is not a happy scene, it's very, well, grim. Then I went on to block in the colours of Grim himself and the woman. I used mostly pale colours here with the exception of Grim's cloak and scythe and the woman's hair. For obvious reasons her skin is very pale and not a healthy colour at all. Then I began shading, starting with Grim, giving him very deep shadows in his eye sockets, the nasal cavity and the gaps in his jaws. The shading also serves to better separate his finger bones, i.e. his phalanges, and his foot bones made up of the metatarsals and foot phalanges. I also added a light blue cast where the moonlight shines down on him and gave his eyes a glowing blue center to them, which helps show what direction he's looking in. We carry on, using the same techniques for the rest of him and for the woman. I used a mixture of grass brush and adding in my own individual brush strokes to start grounding the two characters and make them look like they're standing or lying in the grass and not on it. I then moved on to the rest of the scene, shading in each tree, again using the same techniques. A scattered brush came in handy for the leaves on the nearest tree. One of my last steps was to add in the foliage to the background and build up the grass using some grass and foliage brushes set to randomize the brightness within a certain range. The last thing I did was to add in some mist to complete the scene, using a cloud brush and lowering the opacity so it wasn't too thick. I had two mist layers, one between the fore and midground and one between the mid and background. And we're done. It was really interesting trying to go for a more somber mood with this one. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed what you just watched, please be sure to leave the video a like and subscribe and ring the bell to see more content. If you want to support my art, you can find a link to my Ko-fi in the description. And if you want to get straight into some more art, you can go and watch this video for my latest content. Or this one for something random.